I think it was the failed businesses, right? The failed businesses of Trump. And somebody goes like, that proves he doesn't know business. Like, no, actually. It proves he knows an aspect of business that we can both agree shouldn't fucking exist, but he does know it. And that is the fact that you can, through failure and through tax loopholes, survive, sustain, and even thrive off of failure, off of loss. And if you don't believe me that that is a concept that we understand very well, what's up?
AWS.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'll explain it. Keep going.
Okay, I was just gonna say, go watch The Producers. The Producers. It doesn't matter if you're watching the original or if you're watching the remake. The Producers is the story of how a couple of con artists succeed for a very long time doing the thing that Trump did in creating failure for profit. That is what that story is at the end of the day.
Yes, it's a legal loophole. It's a legal loophole, tax loophole called offloading debt. So the reason I said AWS, you know what it is. We're literally on it right now. It's Amazon Web Service. Twitch.
It's a loss leader. Twitch is a loss leader.
Yes. What happens, for those that don't understand what we're talking about, or if we have any that don't understand, is a company needs a way to lower their taxes. So if they create a business, invest in a business, or whatever that they know is going to be like basically a failure, then basically that entire company becomes a tax write-off for them. And I don't know the math right offhand. I'm not about to make up some numbers and stuff like that. But basically what Amazon does, like Daddy Amazon, the big corporation Amazon does, is any taxes that they owe with Amazon is offset by the fact that they have such high debt with Twitch. It costs them a metric fuck ton to allow people to get on here and bullshit and video game and let's talk and all of this other stuff. They're not making enough money off of it. The 33% cut that they get for super chats or bits or anything like that is not enough to cover their costs for hosting the site, doing all the bullshit. So what they'll do is they tack it into their Amazon thing, and all of a sudden, let's say their $5 million tax liability at the end of the year just for Amazon becomes basically zero because we have this company that lost $10 million or something like that. And they still end up in the positive. And this is what Trump has been doing for generations, decades, whatever, where Trump University wasn't a failed business. It was, I have a lot of debt that I need to get rid of. And so let's create Trump University, and Trump University buys debt from another Trump company and then eventually files for bankruptcy and, it doesn't exist anymore. Nobody's getting their money. And this happened with Trump Steaks, Trump University, and basically all the other businesses that he has that I've looked into that he's done this with. So he knows what he's doing. It's a fucked system, but he said it in response to him being asked years ago about his taxes that he said something that you could say what he was saying was basically it should be illegal, but it's not, so I'm going to take advantage of it. And it be an accurate statement, both in essence of what he was saying and the legality of it. It seems on the surface illegal. It's not. It is immoral. It's probably unethical. But as long as we have this tax loophole or loopholes in the case of how he does it, they're allowed to do it. The problem is not Trump should pay more in taxes. The problem is Congress should close those loopholes and put a higher burden on those that are net earners.
The purpose of a system is what it does.
Yes.
The purpose of a system with all of these broken tax loopholes is, by the way, to provide broken tax loopholes. Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagittarius, you know I'm not saying that last part, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.